Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was done with the Hunter Biden thing, but there's more. Now, in the last one, he talked about how alcohol had such this negative effect on his life. And not the crack cocaine and prostitutes and smoking Parmesan out of the carpet, because that's what he did in search of crack cocaine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But in this next video, this is a clip that I didn't see from the last interview, and he goes nuclear. This man loses his mind. And one of the reasons I chose this specific clip from, let's see, Fox Business. I chose this clip from Fox Business. Shout out to Fox Business. I would never steal content, but we're gonna watch this today. Is because they edit the video. I don't have any profanity in my videos. Shout out to God holding me accountable. I don't have any profanity in my videos. And this would have been an absolute nightmare to edit all of his F-bombs out of here. Dude just goes wild. So let's take a look, see what he's got to say, and we'll talk about it.
I don't have to be nice. Number one, I agree with Quentin Tarantino. George Clooney is not a actor. He is a I don't know what he is. You, what do you have to do with anything? Why do I have to listen to you? What right do you have to step on a man who's given 52 years of his life to the service of this country and decide that you, George Clooney, are going to take out basically a full-page ad in the New York Times to undermine the president at a time in which, by the way, what do people care about the most? Why do you think that the Republicans have an advantage over us? Because they're unified. They will go along with anything. I wasn't asking anybody to go along.
I will say this. It looks like he's trying a little too hard to be tough. Okay, we get it. You dropped the F-bomb. You're an edgy dude. You're ready to fight.
Don't.
But come on now. You're playing a part. You're playing a part. Also, well, we're not going to get into the Republican-Democrat debate. I'm not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But there's common sense versus stupidity. That's all it boils down to. Common sense versus pandering and stupidity. It is what it is. Choose your side.
With anything, I was asking people to go along with this. The most successful administration in my lifetime.
Cap. That is the most successful. We're right now looking at a $121 billion profit just from tariffs alone. We're looking at the lowest gas prices that we've seen in the last 4 years, especially on holidays such as 4th of July weekend. Gas prices were significantly lower than what they've been in the last 4 years. Now, I'm no mathematician, and I'm definitely no rocket surgery expert. But that says to me that maybe there are other victories that other presidents have had that are a little bit more significant than Hunter's daddy. But he's got to rep the home team. I get it. If my daddy was well, no, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. I love you, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was Hunter Biden unplugged and unhinged. He repeatedly dropped the F-bomb. He's doing things like F-bombing George Clooney for saying before the election Joe Biden should drop out. Let's welcome podcast host Ben Ferguson. Ben, it's great to see you again. What's your reaction when you heard all of this?
Yeah, Hunter Biden's really good at reminding people that he's a crackhead. So I give him, well done.
People are really upset about illegal immigration. You. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think?
They do this every time. Hey, we need immigrants because we need people to do crappy jobs and work in the service industry. Kelly Osbourne started this wave back in, 2015, 2016? Hey, who's going to clean your toilet, Mr. Trump? Who's going to take out your garbage? Who's going to do all this stuff? You know what that sounds like? Sounds a whole lot like the South during the Confederacy. Don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. I am just the messenger. These are facts. It sounds like the South during the Confederacy. That cotton ain't gonna pick itself. Good Lord, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said. That's funny. It's funny. The cotton ain't gonna pick itself.
Washes your dishes. I would pick up the phone and call the president of El Salvador and say, you either send them back or I'm gonna invade. It's a crime what they're doing.
So let me get this straight. Someone who is here illegally and they get deported back to a nation where they're a citizen, you have someone who's saying that he's going to invade the country to essentially kidnap those people and break. Listen, none of this makes sense. If you would have told me that this would be the case 10 years, 5 years ago, 6 months ago, I would have told you that you're out of your mind. I would have told you that you're out of your mind. This man needs his team to hold him accountable and say, hey, maybe no more interviews for the next ever. Maybe no more interviews in public. Maybe only like, closed sessions. I don't know what direction to tell. This is absolutely insane. You have to acknowledge there are people who are rightfully deported. There are people who are rightfully deported. There are people who come here illegally, commit crimes, furthering the illegal act, and they get sent home. And you're going to use our military to invade a sovereign nation to steal and kidnap citizens of that sovereign nation? For what, man? For what? What's the benefit? You cannot make this stuff up.
He's a dictator.
Okay, your reaction to this, Ben? We only need illegal aliens as maids to clean up hotel rooms and to wash the dishes?
Yeah, that's racism 101. And if you want to know what the Democratic Party truly thinks of illegal immigrants in this country, listen to Hunter Biden. They truly...
There it is, folks. Hunter Biden having an absolute meltdown. I understand if you're loyal to your party. If you're loyal to your party and you're loyal to good ideas and loyal to people you like, but you can't argue from a standpoint of being completely anti the other party. One of the things that I learned during my time in the military is maybe when you're in a position of leadership, instead of complaining about the problem, you bring up the problem with solutions, possible solutions, tentative solutions, 50-50 solutions. You bring solutions. How can we fix this? What's next for us? What direction are we going to head in? Things like that. And I have to say, I think in a lot of these videos that I post, people think that I'm super far right-wing MAGA. I'm not, because let's be real, they dropped the ball too. It's no secret. It's no secret at all. But when one person drops the ball and everybody just stands there looking at it, complaining about how the ball's dropped, the ball's dropped. Good Lord. Nobody's taken steps to move the game in the right direction. That's a bar. I don't care who you, that's a bar.
Let him cook.
You can use that, you can tweet it, you can write it, or I guess post it on X. Can't really say tweet anymore. Anyway, that's all I've got for today, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you subscribe. We're this close to getting monetized. I think right now I'm about 300 hours away from being monetized on YouTube. Make sure you share this. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure you hop in the comment section. But more importantly, make sure you hop in the stream. I stream on Twitch and Kick every day, Monday through Friday, from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 10 p.m., depending on what I'm doing the next day. Hop in the Twitch, hop in the Discord. Let's have a conversation about it. Best way to support the channel, head over to kingpixmedia.com. Click the merch drop down. I've got all of my links and discounts there. I also have merch. You need to know I have merch. I have merch. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.